This was how 31-year-old Shirlene Waite looked only 2.5 weeks ago. This picture was taken on the night of Saturday, October 29th, just a few hours before she was brutally attacked by a group of men. And this is how she looks now, her face badly marred by a rock that one of the men hurled at her as she tried to escape them. The incident started a few minutes away from her mother's house off Eden Drive in Santa Elena Town, CAYO. That night, sometime around 8, an argument ensued between Waite, her brother Norbert Guzman, and the group of men.
We was going home and one of the guys threw a drink on my brother, and he went by the corner of the road, was wanting to argue with them. And I cool him down and I take him to my house. So we was at my house like 10 minutes. We was sitting down in my yard when we see a crowd of guys coming, running towards our house, and we recognize them. My brother says, so let's attack them. He said, no. So we pick up stones and things too, cause they was coming with sticks and battles and stones, and my brother and the guy they were fighting with him. And then one of the older brother punched me down. He punched me down and I get knocked out. After a little while I wake up back and I get conscious, and I went to my cousin's house and brush off, and I tell them that one of the guys just knocked me. So by that time I saw they was still beating my brother, like 9 of them. They was still beating my brother, and the father came with my sheet and they said, let's finish him. In Spanish they say, though, make we finish with him, you know. And then so my brother get the strength to take away the machete, and when he take the machete from them, he didn't say I will chop this one or I will chop, you know.
He defended himself.
Yeah, he defended himself, and he started just swinging the machete. And
it was their machete?
Yeah, with their machete. But he was still lying down on the ground, and he just started swinging. So like I think like 3 of them got chopped.
But the fight did not end there. In fact, Waite was attacked while she was going to her mother's house, which is a stone's throw away from the residence of at least 2 of the men, who are brothers.
While I was coming from my cousin's house, they saw me and they say, there is sister, they come, right? So we can't catch him, make we catch his sister. So I said, then jump the fence. 2 of the brothers jumped the fence. But I didn't know, well, 2 of them was stoning at me when I was coming, and my brother was hollering, don't come, but I didn't, you know. And I still come towards my mother gate, and my brother run towards me to try grab me away, and by the time he pulled me, they had already hit me and I fell on the ground. Their house is right at the corner here. They jumped the fence.
So they were waiting for you to come home to your mom?
Yeah.
The indentation on Waite's face is the result of a rock that one of the brothers allegedly threw at her. She says that she now needs expensive reconstructive surgery as well as your help.
3 different places fractured.
What have the doctors said?
That they can't fix it here in Belize, that I would have to go out. We were speaking to one of our friends that deal with the hospital. He said like the first one would cost about like 12,000 in Guatemala.
It has also landed her brother, Norbert Guzman, in prison on remand on a charge of grievous harm for injuries that he allegedly inflicted with the machete on the attackers. The past few weeks have been nothing but a nightmare for the siblings' mother, Lorraine Guzman, who depended on her son to make ends meet.
He used to go around with me, helping me sell, and I can't do it alone, you know. I obviously my daughter can't go right now, and it has slowed down, you know, immensely because I've had to be back and forth, Belize City, here, the police station, you know, it's costing money.
Guzman told Love News today that while her son is confined to prison, her neighbors who allegedly injured her daughter are still walking free. She expressed frustration at the way the police investigation has been going.
I had gone on numerous occasions to the police station, and at first they denied him a statement. They told him, you can't give no statement. So I had to call Belmopan, and Belmopan had ordered that they have my son give a statement. I see one of my son index finger. Probably, I think he said the tendons are cut, so this finger is like, he can't bend his finger. He had endured all this pain from what, you know, all these people have beaten him up without any medical assistance. Up until yesterday, I've been going back and forth to the station to see when they will pick up these people. And you pass and they have that smirk on their face like to say, oh, your son locked up, but are we still out there, you know?
But what came out of it?
Nothing. Nothing.
What have they told you? That Charges will be forthcoming against the group?
Charges will be forthcoming. If you go to the police and you can't get, what else do you do? You know, I've called as far as Belmopan, and they I look into it, and I'll call them. Well, they had gone as far as calling them and for Norbert to give his statement, but nothing else has been done. So where do I go?
Love News visited the San Ignacio police station today, and the officer in charge, Superintendent Louise Willis, told us that the investigation is still ongoing and that charges will be forthcoming against one of the neighbors shortly. Marian Ali reporting for Love News.